This is George Shamoun. In this video, I'm gonna go over the difference between the private web hosting and shared web hosting, and I want to show you my desktop screen because I was trying to go over the explanation using my laptop. Then I switched to the mobile and it didn't work fine. So I had to restart the stream using the mobile device. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the phone to turn it to show you my desktop screen. So before we talked about starting a website and that you need a domain name and you need web hosting. But certain platform you don't need web hosting, such as Wix and Weebly and Squarespace, and I have them here. If you look at the main screens, I don't know if you see that. This one is Squarespace. It says, just start. It says get started. And then if you go to Wix, also it says get started. And you don't need any specific web hosting account because the web hosting is embedded in their platform. It's the same one. It's not separate. Also, the same thing if you want to use Weebly. So that's Weebly here, weebly.com. And if you look at it too here, it says create your website. So that's all what it says, create your website, and then you create an account and you go through so many steps to and there are other platforms, but I'm not aware of every one of them. There are a lot of them, but these are examples where you don't need a web hosting. Now, our subject is about web hosting and when do you need it. So in this case, you can go over a web hosting company, and the way you find them, I will show you later on which one I'm using. So let's say you go to the internet and make a search, and you just type web hosting, and you get you got 3 billion and 290 million in the search engine here. You get a lot of them, and let's go to one of them. This is the first one here. That's an example of it's called GoDaddy. So that's GoDaddy here, and it says web hosting with free domain, and then it give you the price and you start. So those guys have web hosting, and also they have some of them have the website builders, so you can use the website builder once you get your web hosting. But these are different from Squarespace and but also they have, it looks like they have some hosted websites, web hosting services. Yeah, so this is, they have website builders. So this is an example. GoDaddy. So if you hit the website builder, it takes you to this page here, and still you have to choose an account, which is the web hosting. And if you look here, it says e-commerce, premium, basics, etc. It looks like GoDaddy have a built-in websites also, like other like Squarespace and Wix. Okay, let's go to a different one. This one doesn't apply too much. Okay, let's go to Bluehost. That's another example. Bluehost of web hosting. Okay. So it says, bring your website to life. Web hosting is the easiest, most economical way to get your website connected to the internet so you can start building it. So, and then they give you an example here, and you can tell it's much cheaper when you go through web hosting and you build your own website. Now, if you're new, it's gonna be difficult to build your own website, but you can use the website builders that certain web hosting are offering. So that's an example. If you look at Bluehost, they have these options, and this is a cheap way of getting, like they're saying here, most economical way to get your website connected. So you choose one of those here, and then you go down and You see what they have, what they offer you, and it says all plan includes such and such. And this is a very famous web hosting company. I never use them, but they're very famous, Blue Hosting. So if you look down here, they have so many options, but it looks like I'm not seeing the website builder. Lets me web design, custom. Okay, get custom web design. Okay, I see. Okay, they give you custom web design. Okay, let's go over the one I'm using, which is familiar to me and I started using it a while ago besides those, and which is the hostinger.com service, web hosting service. Hostinger.com. So this is the main website of Hostinger, which I'm using now, and it's a web hosting company, and they do domain registration, and they do other services, and they have the website builder where you can use it to build your own website without using any codes, and that's what I used. And they have so many options. So if you look at the screen here, it says they have WordPress, website builder, and then hosting. You choose which one you want to use. And this is what I'm talking about, the private hosting and shared hosting. So if you go to the web hosting here, the regular one, that's the shared hosting. The shared hosting, it means somebody else is using the storage, like the IP ad you share with other accounts. That's maybe the IP address and some other resources like the RAM of the server and the memory and the storage. You know, there are separate resources that each one have, and some resources you have to use both. Like I think the RAM and the memory, it's used by different websites on a server. So basically, that's what you call shared. It means you're sharing some resources with other subscribers who have their own website. And this is a cheap way of getting started, and that's how I started. It's the cheapest way. And in the future, you can upgrade your site to a different one, to a private if you want. A private web hosting, it means you get your own IP address. Nobody will use the IP address you have, and you get certain memory, separate memory, which is dedicated to you. And this is the case where it says cloud hosting, and then it says VPS hosting. So these are for advanced user. If you're starting new, you want to start with the shared web hosting, because they take care of the servers. If you want to go through the private, in certain cases you have to take care of the back end of the servers, and if you're not advanced, you're not going to know how to do it. So that's an example. And Hostinger now, if you look at their main page, they have those options for shared hosting. It says choose your web hosting plan. Usually when they say web hosting, it's going to be shared. But you read the specifics and you go down the list of options, and this way you know. But usually the cheapest one are shared, and the one I got is this one here. Standard 100. C basic. Yeah, tools. I think I got the cheapest, which is this one here. I have to look into it. I think I got the premium. The premium, it will give you a lot, and it's the cheapest. So this is like $2.49 per month, and they have a special. You know, before it was more expensive, and they have the business, which is the $3.69 per month. That's a bit more expensive, but it was before $13.99. And then you have the cloud startup. So you have to go through these options and you have to read them to see what they have, because each one have so many options, and you can upgrade. It depends on your requirement, what you require for your website or business. But it's easier if you're starting anew with a small business or personal website to use the premium, which is this one here. This the premium, and it's already discounted, and you got all the options you need. That's what I have. I don't have any other complicated ones. I have this one. And if you're interested in getting your own website set up or web hosting using Hostinger, let me know. I am an affiliate. I use them, and I have an affiliate. I joined their affiliate program. So if you go through my link, I make some commission, but in return, you're not gonna pay extra, and I can help you set up your website or use the platform, which web hosting account to use, how to use the website builder, because I already built my website using Hostinger website builder and this premium web hosting. So let me show you my website. It's George KC webservices.com. This is my website here. I made it using Hostinger and using their web hosting account, the shared one, the cheaper one, and I used it building their website builder, drag and drop. So it has the home page. It's a simple one, but I can change it and I can upgrade it. But it's a entry level website. This is my first website. If you go to courses, I have a course about Linux here. If you wanna, I'm still building. It's not complete yet, but I set it up, and so if you go to the work with me, then I still have to fill out this page, done for you service, what I offer. Then I have the contact me form here page. You can enter your name and your information. If you have any questions, this is the about. I have to fill it out, and this is the resources. This is the resources where I have the what I used on my to make my website, and those are affiliate programs. So if you join them, those two here, I'm gonna make some commission, but it doesn't raise your price, and I can help you if you want. So once you join through my affiliate program, I will help you if you need it. But you don't even need my help. You can do it on your own. So that's it for this presentation. So basically, I went over the difference between the web hosting accounts and when you need them, when you don't need them, and I gave you examples about the services that you don't need specific web hosting, and I went over services that you need them, like Bluehost and Hostinger. And Hostinger is the one I use, and I've been using it for a while now. I'm familiar with their website builder, and I can go in the back end, and I know my way around. So if you need any training or any help, let me know. And you can go to my website. I can link it. I can add it in the bottom in the link to visit my website and submit your question in a contact form, or if you want to add a comment here so I can help you, let me know. And do me a favor, I'm doing those live streams and more videos about making websites and other software tutorials and SaaS, software as a service tutorial. So let me know if you have anything specific in mind that you want to learn about, so I can make more videos, because I have been making videos about different topics on my channel. But if you give me any ideas what you're looking for, it will be easier for me to narrow down my focus on certain topics and make some videos. So with this, I'm gonna end it here, and I want to thank you for watching. If you were on this live stream, or if you're gonna watch it in a future, and make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any new updates or live updates. And I'm willing to help you if you have any questions. Just submit them in a comment, or like I said, visit my website, georgekcwebservices.com, and add your notes and questions. Thank you.